Anti-Trump Tylenol pregnancy challenge on TikTok is despicable. Oh my god, I have a rough idea what it is about. My Metatron channel, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's watch it.
Just when you think that you've seen it all, I swear my absolute deepest
it's the same thought I
hatred
have.
for
Yes.
TikTok increases exponentially with each passing day. Now, when it comes to TikTok as a platform apart from the brain rot that you
Completely
normally see, we've seen
understandable.
a fair share of ridiculous content that was only produced in order to chase virality, I suppose. But among the silly dances and the lip sync, the things that have annoyed me the most historically are absolutely the challenges. Now, challenges can be stupid and extremely dangerous. We have seen situations, for example, I don't know if you're familiar with those parkour videos where these like teenagers are jumping from balcony to balcony and they're doing basically what you do in a video game such as Mirror's Edge on the 9th floor of a building, and if they miss the jump, they're of course going to be turned into jam. Grape jelly. And if the way I'm expressing it sounds sarcastic, it's not because I don't recognize the actual dangers with it. No. It's actually because I don't want to scream. I literally don't want to scream at the camera and make it an unpleasant experience for you. So I'm trying to kind of keep in control of my emotions. But here's the thing. I've talked about it on stream. I've made lengthy posts when I was saying if you're an adult, if you're a parent, you have to check what your kids are doing, because with these TikTok challenges, they are literally risking their lives for
they will
clicks
not. And this is the problem number one with all of this. Parents are not responsible for their kids and children anymore. It's the government, it's the state,
social reward within the social media space. With that being said, I think the worst and most dangerous challenges of all are those that combine the desire for being viral and edgy together with politics. And that's what we are checking out today. Now, you may be already familiar with the statements made by President Trump a couple of days ago when it comes to Tylenol and how pregnant women shouldn't take it. And then he motivated that talking about autism. Now, whatever you may think of this, you may think, no, I think he's right based. Or you may think, oh, absolutely no, I don't care what he's talking about. He doesn't know anything. Regardless, the reality.
All I know is that I saw Trump saying something against, don't take this, don't do this to yourself, don't have Tylenol because it causes autism or something like that. I don't remember. It was something like that. And then the woman and pregnant just started like having it. Just like this, just to oppose to someone that they don't like has, political sides. Just because of that, they are poisoning themselves. And what is worse, they're kids. That's, oh my god, this is so disgusting and evil in levels that I cannot explain.
Is that the simple fact that he said it means that there will be TikTok accounts that will take the Tylenol just to spite him. Or in other words, just to be contrarian, if you will. Or Trump said not to do something,
yes.
I'm gonna do it anyways, just to prove a point. This already kind of makes me cringe when it comes to all forms of medication, simply because I'm the type of person who tries to avoid taking medicines unless it's necessary. So just taking something when you don't need it, I mean, regardless of what you may think about this, all medicines have possible side effects. So once again, I would avoid doing it for a stupid TikTok challenge. But the real problem is that due to the fact that this was in the context of pregnancy, what we get is the TikTok pregnant Tylenol challenge. I never thought I would have had to say that combination of words in my life. All right. So what we've got here is a bunch of, I guess,
I'm always
liberal,
myself with
progressive women who are clearly pregnant, who have decided to take Tylenol to own the chuds, if you will, to own the chuds. Man, that's annoying to see. I think I watched enough stupidity.
This is evil.
Let me address this
It's stupid and evil. It's like I said many times before, the stupidity, the madness, the evil and the stupidity, the evil and the stupidity, they walk hand in hand. It's like, it's not the clear translation of it from what a old and already dead philosopher we had here, Olavo de Carvalho, used to say, that a burrice e a estupidez andam de mãos juntas, é o que ele falava, né? The stupidity and the evil and the stupidity walk hand in hand, like, that's it. It's something like that he used to say. This is the perfect example. They are disgustingly evil terrible and disgusting human beings. I don't care if what I say is reductant or I don't care, okay? I don't care. I just have to say something because it's terrible. It's disgusting, okay? And it is stupid. It's dumb as fuck. And it's evil because come on, they are pregnant. They are causing damage to their kids. Like, if they want to do shit to themselves, it's okay. Like, they are grown-ass adults responsible or should be responsible for their own actions, but they don't usually take accountability most of the times. Like, always. But you're also condemning your kid with you. Like, it should be a crime by itself. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, really.
For almost anything I say, when it comes to medicine, take it as my own opinion, disregard it, whatever. I'm not a medical professional, so do listen to your medical doctor. Thank you very much. But here is the thing I'd like to say when it comes to this. Is it true or not that there may be a link between the usage of Tylenol during pregnancy and the percentage of your kid ending up with autism? I don't know. I know there will be plenty of people that now have become immediately professionals overnight, and their degree is based on their political party affiliation. No, I'll be honest with you. I haven't got a clue. I don't know. No idea. So I'm not going to talk about that. What I am going to talk about is the fact that this is an extremely dangerous behavior. Why? Well, because it's TikTok. And TikTok...
I don't know if what Trump said is actually true, that this medicine causes autism or not. I don't know, okay? I remember reading something way before this, way before all of this, okay? Way before all this, saying that Tylenol causes Alzheimer. It's not related to what he said. I saw this like months ago, I guess. I don't remember actually. But it's not related to this or Trump at all. I just saw it. And now I saw some things about Tylenol again, talking about autism this time. And yeah, I think it's another good reason. But okay, we don't know if there is actually someone like a doctor say this or some stuff like that, because Trump is a president and not a doctor. So I don't know who said that he was the reason why he was repeating it. But probably he heard that of some doctor, probably, I don't know, okay? I will not say for sure. But thing is that it doesn't matter if caused or not. What it matters is that if you drink Tylenol, like those people are drinking on their videos, consume like that, any medicine you take, any will make like very harm to your body. Will be like poison to your body, because the difference between curing a disease using a medicine to poisoning your body is the quantity. And they are not caring at all about the quantity they are ingesting there, like clearly not.
Is accessed by the youth, among other people. And what they do is that if one of these goes viral, what they're going to...
And which is worse, they are not respecting their pregnancy. They are not respecting it's what I say oftentimes, like, women don't seem to care about the kids that they are giving birth to anymore. Like, really, they are just objects for them to get what they want, like child support and stuff like that. They are just objects for their for their usage. I'm not saying that all, of course, I don't have to be explaining myself all the time. But I'm saying that the majority of the cases, it's undeniable. It's like love, and it's not about just mother and kids. Like, love is dying in general. Like, the relation men and women towards the first one, it's totally destroyed. But it's not just that. Like the relation kids with mother and dad, like, that everything is destroyed. But hell, the link between a mother and his kid and her kids, like, even more while she's still pregnant, should be like as strong as ever, the most strong possible. But no, they don't seem to care about that kid already inside of them. They aren't even not birth yet, and they don't seem to care. With all these hormones flowing out her body, like, that should make her, like, care even more about her baby. And she doesn't care. She doesn't care even a bit. Like, it's so crazy.
What to do is that they're gonna copycat it, like they're gonna imitate it. And not only there is the fact that you could be viral and wow, get all those views, but it's also the fact that at the same time you can stick it to Trump. What happens if you try it and you don't get viral? Well, the person who got viral took 2 tablets at once, I'll take 4. And then they'll say, no, I'll take 10 then. Things like this happen because people are stupid. So to all pregnant liberal/progressive women who are doing this Tylenol
The world is crumbling because people are stupid. Stupid and evil.
challenge on TikTok, just stop. Take the medication as suggested by your doctor only when you need it. Put your baby before your politics and be a mother first. Then make a video to call out Trump if that's what you want. Use your words. Make 50 videos. Do your little I trust science statement without taking medications when you don't need them. How about that? Without creating an example to the younger generation, turning it into a challenge for views that can literally be very dangerous, not only in combination with pregnancy, but in general. It's a freaking medication. It's a pill. Yeah, I'm going to show you because I always bring receipts. Guys, the level of stupidity that political propaganda can push people to reach is just unprecedented. This is the coronavirus challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they were licking public toilets just to prove whatever the heck some of these influencers, like this guy, there you go, licking toilets to mock coronavirus.
Christ,
We continue our coronavirus coverage.
I was never aware of that. This really happens? I can't believe this. Oh my god. Oh, hell no, man.
Tonight with the new
No way,
social
no,
media
I can't
trend that your
believe this.
child just might be trying. News Channel 3's Brendan Tierney tells us it is called the Coronavirus Challenge, and it involves licking different public surfaces to possibly contract the virus.
It's
Oh,
the
man,
latest
no
online
freaking way.
challenge
No,
that children
no,
are
it
doing
can't be
while
real.
stuck at home, putting their tongues on everything from doorknobs and toilets to grocery store carts.
Almost the equivalent of eating the Tide Pods.
Oh,
Doug
man.
McGowan has
Lord
seen the
have
videos
mercy.
circulating on social
Yep.
media and says children think they're immune from the coronavirus because the worst cases are often seen in people with pre-existing conditions.
I'm just thinking, kids are really stupid. I mean, they don't understand the implications of
Of course, so this is what they do for clout chasing, by the way. It's because it's going to get viral. See what I mean? So what I'm saying is based on
As if the only risk of them after licking a public toilet, like, is only coronavirus, like, right? Like, because there is nothing else they could acquire that, just this.
data. It's based on data. I'm not making it up when I say there's going to be someone stupid who's going to do this Tylenol challenge and chug down 15 freaking tablets while being pregnant.
a silly prank as
Okay? So that's what we're dealing with when it comes to TikTok, kids, social media, pressure. I've talked about this on X and I had a few people telling me some things. So I want to kind of review them very quickly. Someone is saying they're literally just taking a single Tylenol pill. You don't seriously think this causes autism, do you? And I respond, one single pill? I'd say no, but I would recommend you ignore whatever I say and ask a doctor. To keep in mind, the company that produces it did recommend not to take it during pregnancy. I'm going to prove that to you. Here I said 2015, maybe it was 2017, but I've got it. I can show it to you. So there is that. I would personally say avoid all medications unless really needed. There we go. And this person
agree
says, yeah, they also give a massive
100%
list
with
of
him.
side effects that can happen. Exactly. These are directly
can make
from
his words
the
as
company,
mine there.
Tylenol. In 2016, they said if you're a pregnant nurse and seek the advice of your healthcare professional before using Tylenol or any other medication. 2017, thanks for the shout out, Carrie. Just make sure to talk to your doctor before taking Tylenol while you're pregnant. Thanks again. 2017, we actually don't recommend using any of our products while pregnant. Thank you for taking the time to voice your concerns today. 2019, congrats on your upcoming edition, so exciting. It'd be great to touch base real quick since we haven't tested Tylenol to be used during pregnancy and see what coupons we have for baby. Call us when you call at whatever the heck, right? Okay, so even if you think that this statement, again, I don't know, but even if you're like, no, I know, because you spoke to a doctor and you think that the remarks made by President Trump are just alarmism, the company still says not to take Tylenol if you're pregnant. Now, that's a further piece of clarification. In order to give you as much of a detailed presentation as possible, I asked a doctor specifically about these statements made by the company. And it is possible that the declarations made by Tylenol have to do with potential lawsuits. In other words, to avoid any possible legal actions against them. That is because some pregnant women may sue them for different potential side effects, and even if the company ends up winning in court, it will be a cost.
If the company is saying for you to not take it pregnant, why would you take it pregnant? So if you have some problem, you cannot now expect the company to be responsible for your stupid actions. You stupid, evil actions.
Process. So these statements keep them legally covered. And of course, if during pregnancy you do get, for instance, a high fever, it is risky not to lower it. Once again, talk to your specific personal medical doctor, because they will be familiar with the type of pregnancy you are going through. Regardless, the one thing that remains, and this is my strongest point today, is that if you take too many all at once for a TikTok viral video, you may die. Caring for your baby, protecting your baby, is the call of every parent. And this is not a specific characteristic of the human species. It is multi-species. I mean, a lioness will die in combat against 3 male lions to defend her babies. Birds protect their nests. Bugs protect their eggs. And in fact, it is a cross-species behavior. Because let me tell you this much. I would protect a little basket with kittens if there was a predator getting close, and I protect the kittens. So it's something that we naturally do, which is why whenever I see things like this, it really rubs me wrong. It is below animal behavior. At this point, we may be the most intelligent species on the earth. Debatable, I guess, depending on the specimen. But we definitely are not the superior species, are we? If we do stuff like this. Now, there is another interesting comment here, and the commentator said, Ellie, they say it's Tylenol. They could just as easily be palming it and popping Flintstone vitamins. I wouldn't rely on their morality to keep them from lying. And I respond, it's a good point, but here's how I respond. And I would agree to the possibility if these weren't the same people who licked public toilets during COVID to get one over the chuds. Oh dear Lord, I knew nothing of that. Alright guys, I'm going to show you now a video, and this is going to be hard to watch, but please don't click away. And I'm not saying this for engagement, who cares? I made enough money this month, I'm fine. This is not about the money. This is because it's a difficult video to watch, but it could save lives. So maybe if you don't want to watch this, but put it on mute, I don't know. But if you are a liberal woman watching this, you're a subscriber, a supporter of mine, please watch this. Please watch it. And I say it, not because I need to win a political who the heck, I say it because I care about you and your baby. So the video in question is once again on TikTok, and it's from a nurse, at least as far as she tells us. Now, I tried to look for confirmation of her statements. I could not find direct confirmation, so this is really a matter of we've got to choose whether we believe her or not. So let me know what you think. I'm still gonna share it.
So it's about, gonna be 6 a.m. finally. And for those of you who don't follow me on Twitter, I recommend that you do. I got a call, very frantic call at 4 o'clock in the morning from a husband whose wife is now dying of liver failure on a ventilator in an ICU because she was trying to prove that Tylenol doesn't cause autism because of
Jesus Christ, no.
What Trump said
my
on
God.
the news. Mind you, that's a Harvard study. Now, whether or not you believe the Harvard study or not is not the issue here.
Yeah.
The issue is that she's somewhere between 23 to 25 weeks and she overdosed on Tylenol.
Oh my gosh.
And she's going to die. She's not going to come off that ventilator. And the guy got my phone number from somebody. Somebody gave it to him. I mean, guys, it's early in the morning. I'm still in Hello Kitty sweatpants in my gym trying to work out. And she's gonna die. It's gonna be, let me tell you something about Tylenol overdosing and death.
Please.
Is that if you aren't administered the antidote, it is a very slow and painful death, okay? Because Tylenol, as well as Benadryl and aspirin, are the 3 most common OTCs that people will typically try to unalive themselves with.
How many did she take?
So I don't get censored. But now people are just taking massive amounts of Tylenol to prove Trump wrong. I mean, weren't these the same people who put Harvard and Fauci and the pillars of science on a pedestal?
Exactly.
And now they refuse to believe it. Like, I don't believe it either. But I'm also not going to go overdose on Tylenol either.
Exactly.
And it's just so sad because he has to make the choice of them going and trying to emergency deliver this baby. And the baby may not survive. The baby's going to spend a long time in the NICU. Hopefully the baby will survive. And
Guys, I know this is heartbreaking, but I have to do this. I have to use my platform to show this because maybe I'm saving someone. You know what I mean? This is
Hopefully, YouTube is not gonna take yours and my video as well. Take off the platform because YouTube likes to deplatform everything that actually tries to save people. It's incredible. It's incredible. But yeah, hoping this video of yours is not demonetized as well. You know, because it makes lose reach. And yeah, because YouTube is amazing. It's a machine of destruction.
This is why I'm giving priorities to videos like this. And I apologize if you preferred when I posted a video about the helmet in ancient Rome. I will, I promise. But when I see something like this, I'm like, I need to show it. Because maybe this video will get decent views and maybe a mum will see this and she won't do it.
And remember, guys, preemies have complications even if they do survive. I didn't ask him if he had more children. So, I mean, let's say this woman they have more children. They lost their mother. Baby's not going to grow up with the mom.
What I find interesting, it's because YouTube will not show this video to people. Will probably demonetize or, I don't know, delete this video or whatever it is, or maybe copyright strike. I don't know, whatever will happen when people try to alert of problems like this. But if it was this very same people making this, you know, I bet if I search something like that on YouTube, I'm gonna find these stupid, crazy people taking these meds out of control like that here. I'll probably find that, but things like this will be probably taken down by YouTube because that's how YouTube works.
He lost his whole life if this baby dies too.
I will try anyway. I will try to
guys.
upload anyway.
Everybody wants,
and hopefully neither his or mine will
but maybe
be.
these crazy liberal women, they like literally hate Trump so bad that she killed herself and her baby potentially. I'm just like I don't even have words for this because it's such a waste of life. It's such a waste of life. Like this was a preventable situation. This situation didn't even have to exist.
I would like to underline, did you notice how she had to say unalive? Because otherwise the systems, whether it be TikTok, whether it be YouTube, they will censor you. But they don't censor a challenge like this? Clown world.
Exactly.
It wasn't
it's
like
exactly
she woke
what I'm
up
saying.
and was in a car accident, a freak car accident, or
I showed to my Discord members. I showed to people in the group of Discord that I updated my homepage. I printed to them and showed them that was literally a horse. Oh my god, how I say that? A thumbnail with a horse D. A horse D. With no kinds of censorship or anything. It was like entirely showing. And I don't know why it was there. Like I showed to them my homepage. It wasn't all about politics, and it randomly appeared that just because a VTuber was talking about it. There was a little VTuber on the right side of it, and this thing on the entire thumbnail without being censored or anything like that. I think even censored it shouldn't be allowed, and it was there, and YouTube doesn't care, didn't do nothing. But with the stuff like this, it's censored. It's always censored, you know. So it's double standards, pretty much clear, and no one cares. Like no one does nothing about it. It's so fucking disgusting. Makes me really, it really pissed me off. Like really pissed me off.
something fell off a building and killed her.
Yeah.
She willfully did this herself.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What are you guys saying? I've got to stay off TikTok because that's all the nonsense that I keep seeing right now. And I'm going to try and hopefully finish my workout in my Hello Kitty sweatpants now that I'm done helping. Well, I mean, probably not done helping this guy. He keeps calling. But
Of course he
I don't
does.
know. Pray for these people, folks. Pray
Absolutely,
for them.
yeah.
They need help.
I agree. But when it comes to me, I do believe in the power of prayer, but I also believe in trying to do my very best to educate the uneducated that think that they're following science.
I'm so sorry for the baby. I'm so sorry. I hope at least the baby survives. Because clearly for what she said, like the mom clearly, well, will not. But I hope at least the baby,
Well, study the science then. Following science doesn't mean, oh, someone I don't like in a political spectrum said something, so I'm going to do the opposite without checking. That's not following science.
And hopefully reborn healthy.
And someone says, in a way, wouldn't this be a mass challenge to win the Darwin Awards? And I say, right, but they have babies. Babies didn't do anything wrong. So I know that some people are going to be like, oh, Darwin, natural selection, whatever. If you're an adult, do whatever the heck you want, as long as you don't harm other people. I would still strongly suggest.
Exactly. It's what I would say, but it's like I said before. There is a baby involved. This is the whole problem. If she's dumb as a rock and wanted to destroy to herself, I still think this is wrong. But, I mean, she's responsible for her own actions. And she's not harming others. Well, it's her problem. She's the one doing the stupidity against herself. But to her own baby. To her own baby. Damn, this is so evil and disgusting. I don't know what to do with these feelings.
Just not to harm yourself, of course. But when there is a baby, what's next one going to be?
And what about the husband? Did the husband agree with all of this? I bet the husband wasn't aware of what she was doing. That she was taking it for the sake of, go viral or something like that.
If you're enjoying this video so far, please take a moment to check out my Patreon page. With as little as a $5 support, you can help us ensure that we can...
Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, for the incredible support to my work, and especially my three-tailed fox tier members, Heath Rowell, Fenny Sylvy, Zalost, Woolen Wolf, and Richard Robb, for the incredible support to my work. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to all of you who supported me through Ko-Fi or Tron. Thank you very, very much. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon. Link is in the description below. But of course, a feminist woman from the left would never ever care about the husband will. Of course. I ask for husband permission? Let the husband know? Of course not. Probably not. I mean, I'm not sure, okay? I'm not sure. I don't know what happened. I don't know the story. But it's my opinion. It's just paternal recognition. No, it's my opinion about what might possibly have happened. And I hope you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video because, yeah, I think it's self-explanatory after why. Oh, this is so disgusting, but yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, support me so I can get out of my communist country, and I'll see you all guys in the next one. Bye.